crap. Gosh! Stop! Can you even see that? It might be too pixely to see. Like, can you even see that, dude? Dang, she responded so fast. It doesn't work. I'm not free from that time. Let's see, when do I want to do this? Well, I gotta do it as soon as possible. How do I see? Like, come on. Gosh, like, isn't there a way to look up advisors' schedules? Advising notes? Not advising notes, I just need advising. Come on. Isn't that funny? It shows Gosh dang it. That was a pain. Having to try to schedule an advising appointment is so annoying. I just spent 13 minutes. That was funny. Yeah. What? Wait just a minute. Just closed it. Come on. "37-page long chapter. Nice job." "9 a.m. Friday. Actually work. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that, right? This is funny. Oh, come on. Convertible? Freaking convertible? Come on. Come on. What on earth is a debenture? That was funny. It literally said Bond right here, you stupid idiot. I'm totally screwed because I have no idea what's going on here. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Man, this is annoying. What the heck is this problem? They mixed a stock split with convertible bonds? Are you kidding me? Come on. Yeah, I have no freaking clue what's going on. I have like 4 hours to figure this, not just this out, but every single other question out. And this is one of like a million questions to go through. Gosh. Also, I can't even check work here. It doesn't matter if I do unlimited attempts. Okay, so entry to record the original issuance of the convertible debentures. So, I mean, that shouldn't be too complicated. It's just normal bonds, but the only difference is... I have no idea. Okay! When am I going to get my grade on my test? Okay, actually what I'll do is kill myself. Thanks! Thanks! Well, we know we received cash of this much. It's clear. That much is clear. I don't even need to check that. Bonds payable. Don't you say bonds payable of 10 million though? Because there's some difference. Idiot. I mean, that's actually just the same as normal stuff. You can stop. You can stop. You can stop! 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 That's actually just the same as normal stuff. That's just the same as normal. Weird. The initial entry is just the same. The exercise of the conversion option. And now this is gonna freaking suck. This is gonna freaking suck. Dude. Dude, do you have to account for the stock split? Oh my gosh. Why did they do that? Why? Okay, so we know that this is the homework assignment is exercise 16.4. So it's got to be similar to that, right? And the first one listed here is exercise 16.6. Gosh. Come on. This is so funny how they have a stock split. Like, don't you have to account for the stock split? Like, come on. Wait, the stock split doesn't... What? What the heck is that? Come on. I'm just gonna, like, click this 2 more times and then get the solution. So, first of all, did they do anything for Part A? They didn't even do anything for Part A. So this is all the calculation you have to do. Computation of amortized premium. What about the stock split? Don't you have to do something here? Oh, they do. They calculated something to do with 216,000. Okay, well... You know what's funny? They didn't actually say how to do the journal entry. They just calculated 2 of the numbers in the journal entry. But they didn't show the journal entry itself, weirdly enough. But they calculated the unamortized premium on bonds converted and the total par value. What? That's weird. They didn't even show how to do the journal entry. You would think they would show that. Unamortized premium. Premium here. Amortization for 2019. So the way they amortize premium is it's a 20 years. So the full 800,000 is going to be divided by 20 to get the yearly amortization. Amortization for 2019, amortization for 2020, and then you have premium on bonds payable on January 1st, 2021. Percent of bonds converted. Equals the unamortized premium on bonds converted. Then we have the computation of common stock. Number of shares convertible. Okay, so the number of bonds total is this. This divided by this. Number of shares for each bond. So there's the number of bonds, the number of shares for each bond. So this is the number of shares. This is the number of shares. You can get a total of 50,000 common stock shares. The stock split, what a stock split will do is it will multiply the number of stocks by 2. So, convertible shares equals now 100,000. And then the ones that were converted is 30%, so 30,000 shares were issued, and the par value per share is this. So therefore, and also maybe the reason why they're using the par value is because it's more than 30%, so kill myself. We have the total par value of the common stock that was issued. But unfortunately, they did not tell us how to do this journal entry, so kill myself. So, well, we have two of the numbers. So, bonds were converted into shares. So, gosh dang my life. We're just going to go to this and see what the journal entry for conversion is for this particular problem. So, they converted this stuff. So the numbers that are used here is the premium number and the par value of the common stock is, so the numbers, two numbers they calculate are these two. So 400,000 of debentures are converted, 30% of debentures are converted, 30% of a number. I guess 30% of this number would be the number, and then this number is paid. So, and this number is the leftover number. So I think we get it. I think we got it. So the way it is because the bonds were converted, that means you get rid of the amount of bonds that was converted, and then you take away, and then you amortize the entire rest of the premium of those 30%, and then you figure out the amount of stocks it was, and they already calculated that because the amount of stocks in this case, because the way they calculated the stocks was number of shares, number of bonds, then times the number of shares per bond equals this, and then the stock split multiplied by 2 to get this, and then 30% of them were converted, so therefore 30,000, and then times the par value equals 450. So that's how you get that number, and then this number is the leftover number, which is paid in capital in excess of par. So what we will do is, first of all, 30% of 10 million equals, crap, I'll just leave it plugged in. That was funny. $3 million. So and then we have, no, don't look at this. The premium, they already calculated it, and the way to calculate is to take the full premium, divide it by 20, and then get the amount that has done up to that point, and then multiply it by 30% to get 216,000. And then the common stock is going to be the amount that we calculated down there was 450. And then the rest of it is going to be paid in capital in excess of par. So it's going to be the whatever is left. Oh, minus 450,000. This seems very large. I hope that's right. Well, it doesn't matter because we already have the answer. 2,766 and 000. So, yep, that's it. That was the answer. So we did number 1 with help, of course. So I kind of kill myself. Okay, so and the next homework problem is going to be 16.7. So, and it's maybe going to be similar to number 16.8. Could be similar to 16.8. Issuance of bonds with attachable warrants. Issuance of bonds with warrants. Issuance of bonds with detachable warrants. Oh, crap. That could be different from that 16.8. Dang it. Well, we do have the solutions to these homework problems, so it's like, it's not like I really have to look at the other solutions to other stuff. I can just look at the solution that's given for this problem specific and just kill myself. Oh, okay. So, hey, look, there's a video for this problem too. Interesting. It's funny though. I think I might prefer just looking at the solution. I didn't even know you could do that before. So, oh my gosh. Has decided to raise additional capital by issuing bonds with a coupon rate of 10%. In discussions with investment bankers, it was determined that to help the sale of the bonds, detachable stock warrants should be issued at the rate of 1 warrant for each $100 bond sold. And I'm so confused by all this stuff. Like, oh my gosh. Like, we did talk about it in class, but man. Oh my gosh. Man. One warrant for each $100 bond sold. The value of the bonds without the warrants is considered to be $136,000, and the value of the warrants in the market is $24,000. The bonds, detachable stock warrants. Wait a minute. So actually, number 6, actually 16.8 is pretty much exactly the same as, well, not exactly, but because it's also detachable. The value of the warrants in the market is this: the bonds sold in the market at issuance for $152,000. Yeah, I'm totally screwed for this test, by the way. I'm totally screwed. Man, I'm so screwed. Oh my gosh. What if I just skipped my auditing class? Oh my gosh, dude. I could just skip my auditing class and just study for the test. Oh man. Oh man, this is so bad. Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, well, let's look at the answer. Let's see it. How are they receiving $152,000 in cash? How? Just how? I don't get it. How? Are you serious? Okay, the face value of the bonds is that. It's not like that's the amount of cash they receive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How did they get 22,800? How? What? Oh my gosh. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. Oh man. They did some kind of thing here. They did a thing. Oh my goodness. Solution for A. Solution for A. What? What is this? What is this? Formulas? What the heck are these? What? I don't remember this. I mean, these are just basic formulas. It's memorization, rote memorization of formulas is much easier anyways. Value assigned to the bonds, value assigned to the warrants. Value. What? Only one of those numbers was even used. What? No way. What? They showed the solution for A, weirdly enough, but not for the rest of them. What? What the heck? What? Well, we know how to get the total number. We know how to get this number. Or this number is one number, this number is a number. Value assigned to the warrants. Total. This number, 170, and a plug figure are the four numbers used. Well, oh man. And both of those added together equals... stock warrants. It didn't even stink and save it. Stop! I haven't even really been using this text. That was funny, that was funny, that was funny. So the value of the bonds without the warrants is a number that they gave here. Value of the bonds without the warrants plus the value of the warrants. What is the value of the warrants? 24,000. They already gave you that number. Is the value assigned to the bonds the value of the warrants over the value of the bonds without the warrants? Value of bonds without the warrants. Value of warrants. So they gave you all those numbers in the problem, and then the issue price is what? Are you kidding me? Where did they get 152? Where did they get that? I'm so dumb. How did I miss this number? I can't believe I missed this. What do you even need this top number for anyways? They don't even use that number. 129,200. They don't even use that. Oh, they do use it. They take the 170 face value minus the value assigned to the bonds equals this number, which is the discount. So actually they did use it. Value of bonds without the warrants, value of warrants, value of bonds without the warrants, value of warrants. And then the entry was the bond sold in the market for this much money, and then they calculate the value of the warrants, and they gave you the face amount, and then technically you could have kind of saved a bit of time on this. Like they did like 2 calculations for this number, but if you only do one of the calculations and then just treat this number as a plug figure, you could actually save some time. So all you would need to do for this question is one single calculation if you were to be very efficient about it. The only calculation you need to do is the value assigned to the warrants. And once you get the value assigned to the warrants, paid in capital, paid in capital stock warrants. So you get the value of the warrants over the value of the bonds without the warrants plus the value of the warrants. I'll just have to memorize the formula sometime. Get that number. You already know that the face value of the bonds is 170. You already know it was sold for 152, so then you just balance the equation with the discount on bonds payable. Because it would involve an extra calculation to get this number if you did it another way. So we'll just answer the question. Cash discount. So, don't remember that number, 170, and then it was some number. So we have 4,800, and then we have 22,800. And that would be funny if it didn't give us the solution for B. It should give us solution for B. I wonder if you have to click that 3 more times to get it. Maybe B isn't very complicated. Okay. So, why does it say B1? I'm so screwed. Ugh. Stop it. It's funny how now I'm actually doing everything on this window. Maybe I should have 2 instances of this thing open at the same time. That would make a lot of sense, actually. What the heck? Wait, we have to register for this thing? Oh, jeez. Wait. It's so funny how when you read an email, it doesn't automatically mark it as read, because of course it doesn't. Can I please open another instance of this assignment? I don't think I can. Wait, let me try. Opening it with a different tab. Because this is it's actually more helpful to me, instead of reading the textbook, is to just read the solution that they give. I don't know why I never thought to do that before. Please, come on. It's probably going to just screw everything. Oh, yes. This is exactly what I wanted. So one side, which side will be the solution there? Okay, so the solution will be on the left side. I have 2 instances of it open. It's so funny. Okay, they're kind of implying I can just prepare this entry. Oh, non-detachable? What am I supposed to do this? I have no idea. Oh, come on. I have no idea. Okay, we're just going to have to look at the solution. What's the difference? What's the difference here? And why is it this way? The non-detachable version is just the simplest version of it. It's very simple. Look at how, I could technically just do the whole assignment without even learning anything, but I'm trying to learn stuff, but at the same time do it more quickly, so I'm not actually doing the problems myself. I'm just kind of looking at the solution, and that's funny. I'm doing the assignment and studying for the test at the same time. Is what I'm doing. Because of course the assignment is due on the same day as the test, which makes no sense. and I understand how to get this stuff. And now I understand how to get this. I just need to memorize one simple little formula. Maybe I should memorize both just to be safe. Because apparently you don't even need to use both formulas because you could just save time. That was funny. Like, how much time does it say I've spent on this question? 20 minutes. So number 3. We're going to number 3 on both screens. And this side will have the solution if I need it. Maybe I can do it without looking at the solution. Probably not, though. What is the earnings per share? Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. Let's see here. Do I need Excel for this? So preferred dividends is what you need to calculate for the formula. Common stock shares. What is all this? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Oh, wait. Beginning of year shares outstanding. Issued common stock shares, and then acquired treasury stock. So for all this stuff, you actually need to do some stuff here. So you actually need to do some Excel stuff, I think. So, well, I mean, we're not going to be able to do Excel on the test, but you're going to do it here. So firstly, all you need to do is figure out the weighted average number of common stock shares, and then so I think these numbers right here are actually just numbers of shares outstanding, right? These are not actually dollar amounts, right? Wait a minute. Why is this so weird? It says shares outstanding. That should be the number of shares. That should be the number. Because it doesn't say any other information at all. It just says the number of shares. I'm going to have to... 750,000 shares seems like a lot. I guess not. I don't know. Dang it, no. I wonder how much even more screwed I would have been if I didn't actually do any homework before going to class today, because that was my original plan. That was funny. Gosh. Why would I do that if it's covering? It's right at the edge of the screen. The average number of shares here is gonna be, first of all, 750,000. Then it's going to be up to 1.05 million. Then it's going to be 950, 900,000. So let's see here. I think this is as simple as it gets. You just have to do this times 4 months of 4 divided by 12. Then you have to do oh my goodness. I just did 4 divided by 12. Are you kidding me? Come on. Ugh. No, I did 4 divided by 12, you stupid thing. Gosh. And then 5, 6, 7 is 3 months. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 5 months. And then equals some stupid. And this is the number of. Now let me just look. Well, I don't need to look. I'll do. I guess I'll just do the whole thing. Okay. So now we need to do the preferred dividends, and the way to do that, all you have to do is 5,000. Or 5 million times that's all you have to do, right? 5 million times 8%. So 5,000,000 gosh equals 5,000,000 times 0.08. So that, and then you have the number will be the earnings per share equals net income is 2,500,000 minus this number, and then divided by this number, and that should be it. That should be it right there. So, how come it didn't? Whatever. Round to 2 decimal places. So we ended up with a 2.37, and we didn't even need a solution for it. I can kill myself. So apparently I did it wrong. See, this is how screwed I am on the test. Man! What is wrong here? Restatement? What do you mean restatement? How is there a restatement? Oh, because I ignored the stock split. Dang it! Okay, that's as simple as it needs to be. Is now I realize there's a stock statement. You need to do some additional things here to fix this mess. Stop being laggy, dang it. The only thing you have to do is the fact that there's a stock split on 10-1 means, okay, so this is not for 5/12ths. You know what? Let me just look at this for a second. So they did do 5/12ths, but they restated everything times 2. Okay. Well, that's all we're going to do then. Whenever there's a stock split, just the only thing you have to change is that everything else has to be multiplied by 2, and that's all there is to it. So this equals this times this times this, and then this goes down to this, and this is the sum of this, and then this should be the same, so therefore 1.18. That seems very small. But we're going to put it as the answer and see if that is in fact the answer. Wait, I need to make sure my calculations are still correct. Okay, that was correct. I don't know about this. This is this minus F1 divided by E4. Yeah, that's exactly right. So 1.18 should be the answer. That feels wrong. Dang it! Why did I type it the first time? Okay, we got the right answer now. So we actually did it correctly. The only thing we messed up is that didn't even notice this last line, and the only thing you need to do for the stock split is multiply everything by 2 here. You don't even need to change anything. The only thing you change is multiply everything by 2 for the whole year. That's kind of weird. So, and then for the next, if you were to do yet another year, you would actually multiply the total number of shares that you have by 2 afterwards. So, because like at the end, it's 900,000, and then you multiply this by 2, and that's going to be the beginning for next year. So, net income, this times 100 times 8%. I could have just done 5 million times 8%. Net income minus this equals this divided by this equals this. So that's it. We're done with number 3. How long did it take to do number 3? Ooh. So now we'll go to. Only spent 9 minutes on it, but I did work through it. So number 4. So can we do this? Can we do this one? Convertible bonds. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be so screwed for those questions where you have to I just realized this is that very type of question I was thinking of. This is the exact question. Okay. Maybe I won't be so screwed. That was funny. And also, I don't think I can even study the Chapter 5 homework. Or Chapter 15 homework. Maybe what I'll do is just study this Chapter 16 homework and then just go back and do all the PowerPoint questions for Chapter 15, and that'll be all my studying for the whole test. And I bought myself quite a lot of leeway when I got that 98% on the last test. So all you have to do really is figure out what would happen if everything was converted at the beginning of the year. So I'm so oh my goodness, dude. What I might end up doing is just studying straight up to the beginning of the test and then go take the test at 5 instead of going there half an hour early. I don't know. I'm spending less time studying for this test than I did for the last test. The last test, I actually did study the day before the test, whereas this one I didn't. So, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. I'm so confused right now because, like, why do I have a memory of studying at my mom's house? I didn't, because it was a Tuesday. What was I doing that one day? Did I actually study the day before? I don't even remember. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Wait, what does the net income have to do with it? Oh, I'm done. Tax rate. Oh, geez. The company had 100,000 shares of common stock outstanding through 2020. None of the bonds were converted in 2020. It's so weird how, like, you have to treat it as if they were all converted, even though they weren't. But anyways. Like, do you just treat it as if they were converted at the beginning of 2020 or something? I think that's what they want. And there's actually, like, a simple way to do this that he showed. So let's see. Like, the book has something, and then there's, like, a very easy way. Wait a minute. Does that method only work when there's when it's like one bond equals one share? Wait a minute. That could be the case. Oh, I can't go on here. I have to go on one of these other ones. That was funny. Oh! When is my test going to get graded? When is my test? Okay, so there was one question. Okay, so right now we're on number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're currently on 16, 18. And it should be similar to... Oh, no. EPS simple capsule structure. Wait, what on earth? Is this really 1618? No, this is not 1618. What the heck is this? Convertible bonds. Okay, should be similar to 1622 because... Yeah, this is each convertible into 100 shares, but we're going to look at exercise 1622 over here. So, because I have a feeling the book is not going to do the easy method or whatever, because he has like a shortcut somewhere here. Hey, look, here's the shortcut, right? Wait, no, that's not the shortcut. Where's the shortcut I'm thinking of? Am I thinking of something else? Because I don't see it out here. I don't see it. Maybe there's just no shortcut. What? There was. I remember there was. So they took this number and then... What the heck is this? This is messed up. I think this plus this equals this. This was not formatted correctly. Yeah, I think this formatting is all screwed up. But yeah, I don't know where I'm thinking of that shortcut. Like what? Maybe there is no shortcut, so in that case, we will... try number 4. Am I seriously going to try this by myself? Like net income, we have what? Wait a minute. All right, well, I think I'm giving up. And right, we have net income, add interest savings to get adjusted net income. The interest savings are going to be, they didn't calculate the interest, but I think I know how to get it. It's funny, they didn't show you the calculation of the interest. Funny! Like, seriously? That's so lame, dude. So, what are the interest savings? Well, they actually calculated in this problem, so I may as well just open this up. Wait a minute. Yeah, for this problem, they gave you revenues and stuff. Like, geez. Okay, well. Okay, so add the interest savings. So that in my problem, they gave you net income. In this problem, they didn't give you net income. So net income and then the interest savings is going to be something. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Well, if they were all converted. Literally think about if every single bond was converted, every single one. Therefore, what's the amount of interest for all of them? Wait, why am I using a calculator? When I could just use Excel, which is sitting right in my front of my face as a calculator, instead of grabbing my phone, which is sitting over here charging. The idea here, stop, 2 million times 0.06 and times what? Wait, no, it's not times anything. I don't know where I was getting that idea that you have to multiply it by something. Where on earth is that? Okay, there is no such thing, because they're just, right here, they're just taking the number of bonds times 1,000, whereas I just took the total amount, which was already given. So I don't know where I'm getting the idea. This is the interest savings. So net income, add the interest savings, times 1 minus the tax rate, times this, times 1 minus the tax rate in our problem is 20%, gets you the tax savings. This is, interest savings. So once you add those interest savings to this net income, you get adjusted net income. So I have a reminder, I need to get pills. That means I will get them tomorrow, because So I'll just set it for like 7:45 p.m. So this is going to be the numerator, the denominator. Wait a minute, what? Share 30,000 shares of what? Oh, the number. So the denominator, you have to add in the denominator the number of additional shares that would end up there. So we know the number of bonds is this divided by this, and then multiply that by 15 to get the number of shares, additional shares. So you add that in the denominator. So you take the adjusted net income divided by the original amount of shares plus the adjusted, or plus the new shares that would be converted, and that gets you the diluted earnings per share. And also, do you have to figure out whether basic is bigger than dilutive? Do you have to always compare them? I think you do, which is annoying. Yeah, if diluted earnings per share would be bigger than basic, then it wouldn't affect it. Oh my gosh, dude! Like great. So A was compute this. Actually, A, it doesn't matter if it's bigger or lower. They're just saying a note. And then compute it for 2020, assuming the same facts except that 1 million of preferred stock was issued instead of the bonds. Oh, what does this mean? We have convertible bonds and we have convertible preferred stock instead. Jeez. Oh, man. Wait, what was the answer to this again? It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to figure out how to do these. It's not as important. Well, I'm going to fill in the answers at the end, but I'm just trying to. Each share is convertible into 5 shares of stock. Like, come on. Completely different. So what's the difference between these two situations? Why did they do these in a different order? The additional shares, if they were all converted, would be this divided by this times this. So shares outstanding adjusted for dilutive securities, and then 1 million. And so preferred stock, if they were all converted, there would be no dividends. Or at the beginning of the year, there'd be no dividends. So and then 400,000. You just take the original income. You don't adjust the income. You don't adjust the income. Why not? You adjust the income. Okay, so you don't adjust the income for convertible preferred stock. You adjust the income only for the convertible bonds, but you do not adjust the income for the convertible stock, convertible preferred stock. You only adjust the bottom, you would just add the additional shares if they were all converted, and then you would get this. So 382 and 267 That was funny.